And hello, everyone. Welcome to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. It is Frontline League on Twitter. Frontline Prediction League is the YouTube channel. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It is a sunny Saturday afternoon. We're recording this one. I'm your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. How are you, BeerMe?
I'm doing pretty good, Scott. It is very sunny out. So.
And Saturday.
But how about yourself? Yeah, and Saturday. But how are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah. This was delayed. We normally record Thursdays because we did the podcast Wednesday, and then Thursday we couldn't do it, and then Friday we couldn't do it, so we did Saturday. And it's good because it's been a long week and kind of able to relax and rest a little bit and kind of get ready to go here. And that's like the ring light isn't on because it's actual natural sunlight coming from this window here instead of it being dark like normal. So even though my face is very red on camera, but well. Yeah, we had Vengeance Day this last weekend on Saturday. The 4th, which is well to think of because it's the 11th now. That's how long it is before we're doing this. But there will be another Trenches this coming week. We will have one up because we're going to have at least one major thing for Elimination Chamber. It involves order of entry, so you'll see that as we go. But let's dive into the results first here, BeerMe, for Vengeance Day. We have the FPL Continental Tag Team Championship changing hands. The MBPA, Alexander McKennedy and Dion Blade, lost to Shades and Smiles, or in Smiles, CJ Hawk and Lexi Briggs. Hawk is one of only, I think, 2? Or it might be the only one that's been world champion and tag champion. And Lexi has her first title, and it's the tag title. So she's got that now. And, I mean, you guys laid out the challenge for WrestleMania, whoever the champions are. I know we were all thinking it would have been awesome if it was MBPA to get the belts back from who you got them from, but Hawk and Lexi are no pushovers, so how do you feel about that being your new challenger? Or that's being your new challenge and you being the challengers for them at Mania?
I think it's pretty neat. We all got a lot of history together, so it's congratulations to them. And we'll be seeing them at Mania. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. Should be good. Mania is really starting to take shape, and we'll have more obviously next week with the Chamber, but there's a lot that happened here still. Falls Count Anywhere hardcore match. The Operation, Rate Wrestle, Smooth Rock, and Theodore Dr. Zeus Geisel defeated La Familia, Sebastian Escobar, the Canadian champion, and the Alpha Dog, and Monkey Bong, as we had a replacement required. There was a few kind of some no-shows and shuffling about here and there, and we ended up with Smooth Rock and Monkey Bong having a bit of an issue, and things are just escalating with all these guys. This is a powder keg with 6 people going nuts, so that's a fun one. As Falls Count Anywhere hardcore, it's not over. It's not over. But things are falling apart, it feels like, in a lot of ways, too. So on all fronts, like, 'tis the season for things to go a little wonky as we go into WrestleMania, so we'll see where that goes. Other factions, Symphony of Destruction, Ralantando, Payne, and Atlas Kiyama went up against Jason Blades, Kier 1, and Hiroshin Moses. The SOD team did get the win on that one. We have Valentine's Day Hardcore First Blood Street Fight. Match of the night, that's me, Scott, and Redhead 12 defeated Annex Asylum, Captain Krulix Blackwell, and Static 34-30. It was close. It was very close. But we did get the win, so we got the Valentine win for the first time, because we didn't have a match last year, and we lost the first one in 2021. So finally able to get that. That was fun.
It's when RGX went through the window.
It was. RGX went through the window back on the second show we ever did. Yep.
Yeah.
We have another SOD trio. Josh Dionio, the world champion, JJ Rocky, and Sheriff Dog, going up against you guys, the FBU. Is it the FBU or just FBU?
FBU.
Just FBU. Because, I remember, it reminds me of when Bret Hart would say the WWF, but then the WCW. It's like, no, it's just WCW. So,
right.
So just FBU. Got it, okay. It's Bastion, it's BeerMe, that's you, and the GMSG, your friend of mine. You guys lost 86-71. I didn't expect that. I mean, it's the world champion and guys who are up there who do regularly well, but it's you guys. You guys always do regularly well. So, what happened?
It's NXT, man.
Yeah, it is.
GMSG shared our records in our chat the other day, and he's like, yeah, NXT, not so hot for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, back in the day when it was JRPL and everything, I could pick NXT like it was the easiest thing in the world because it was always straightforward. Now with Sean booking, it's not always straightforward, at least to me. So
it's back to old takeover style where it feels like it could go either way, and that's a problem because which way does it go? Both work.
Right.
Oh no. So yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we did get match of the night in a loss, and I think that's like the second time on an NXT we've done that as a trio.
So you were that good, but still not good enough. Which makes that just means your opponents did better. You didn't do bad; they just did better.
Yeah, hats off to them, man. They picked really well and did really well. So you just run it. Sometimes it's just not your night,
Now we did have an interesting development because we were supposed to have the main event of this card be European champion James Blake going one-on-one with Mr. Glee, the Royal Rumble co-winners. The winner would go on to face the world champion at either Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania, their choice, and the loser would get the other one because they both still won the right to go to Mania, or at least get towards there. So, like, if the loser won the title at Chamber, if that's what they ended up at, they still would go to Mania in the title match. That was kind of the idea there. Mr. Glee no-showed. So James Blake won that by default. He wanted WrestleMania. Ironically, they both did. We knew that. So, really, whoever won was getting the Mania match, and the other was getting the other. So, Mr. Glee is still #1 contender for Elimination Chamber. If he no-shows, well, it's Plan B, and we're already working on that. And it doesn't hurt that Luke Gray beat the world champion #1 contender, Royal Rumble winner, first-round advancer, European champion, James Blake. Luke beat him on a main show. It's NXT, but he still beat him. So, I mean, conversations have to be had. So, if we need a backup, maybe, I know who it is. I know what we would do. But maybe, like somebody. I mean, he just beat him. Maybe.
Right.
But Blake is going to Mania. So it is James Blake versus Josh Dionio, at least as of current. There will still be a world champion match, like I said, at Chamber. But James Blake will be the one challenging at WrestleMania. And he's also defending his European title the night before at Supercard of Honor. So he's got double duty with title matches, which is kind of awesome to think about in the grand scheme of things. So, but Luke got, like, what could be, like, the biggest opportunity win you can get. Which, when you think about how things are, that's pretty awesome, right? Like, knowing how Luke's been and the things slipping through, right place, right time, I love it. That's cool. We did have a non-title match. Ash defeated Roman Pierce. Roman Pierce was suffering from an attack earlier, and then kind of got beat up by Ash. Ash is the, he's the American champion, and didn't defend it. Main show, yes, but Chamber's coming up, and that's going to be a case there. But Ash didn't get the win, but it was by a point. So, it's still real close. Jonathan C.T. Martin did defeat Chef Urban. That's a long-standing battle coming to a head once again, 25-23. James Costner defeated Modstep, 24-20. Perk Angle defeated Memories. Apparently is how you say that. Memories. Learned that during the voice chat. However, MERS is what comes to mind. So, Memories.
Right.
But Perk Angle got the win there, 20-9. So, bad night for Memories. Broken Nerd beat Mark Harper, 24-18. Rick Gillen, the rebranded RGX. It's still going to say RGX on all the stuff, but it's Rick Gillen here, just like Cam is Cam Popplestone. Went to a no contest with Wookie. So he's back and he's fighting brutal brawls in a no contest with Wookie, of all people. It's like, oh God, here we go. So Jack Frost defeated CM Carlito, 23-18. Chappers beat Danny Delight Jordison, 21-20 by a point. The BeerMe special. Kurt Colt beat the Arbiter, 19-17. I'll say that again, BeerMe. Kurt Colt beat the Arbiter.
Kurt Colt
with the win. And the Arbiter got the loss. Not great scores, I'll be honest, but like we got some 20s in here, but there's a bunch of teens in here, and he would have beat them. He would have beat both these guys. He would have beat Mad Elite Titan and Jut 18-15. He would have tied with El Cid, but beat 3J 19-14. And Woe beat Matt Zion 24-14. So, Whoa. We got achievements. We got part-timer Jut with his 5th FPL match. He's here and there, but he seems to be back a little more often now. Hero got his 25th in his returns. Matt Zion and Sheriff got their 50th. Ray Russell won a hardcore match. CJ won his 10th tag. And, Lexi Briggs won a title for the first time. CJ and Lexi won the tag titles, obviously. And BeerMe, you got best in the world. Acquire Match of the Night honors for the 5th time. Now, GMSG's not listed there, but you are. That means either he didn't get it yet or already has it.
Right.
But you got it this time, so there you go.
Yeah. It's kind of sad because I feel like I've got match of the night in most of my losses, like in losses, not like in wins. So, but
It's literally
so
the
it's kind of
definition of a good showing. But yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, the kickoff does have highlights with things with 3J and Jut in there, Perk Angle and Memories, James Costner and Mod Step, Urban and CT, Bastion, Blindside of CTs. Just, I know what it's like to have FBU after you, and CT's dealing with it still, so he can have fun with that for a while. Ash and Roman had their issues. Blake and Gray. And yeah, that was a crazy one. FBU and Symphony of Destruction. Backstage with Roman. How he was attacked and laid out. Match Night versus Annex. Yeah, that was fun. It was a hardcore match, so I brought the casket back into that and had some fun with that. That was good. Red helped right at the end of that one to really get across like the Valentine thing. It was really fun. Civic Destruction versus Jace, Cure 1, and Hero, and then backstage with Perk Angle. He's throwing out challenges as well, and tag teams possibly. Laugh a Million Operation, that got crazy. That's going nuts. And then the tag titles. And the new champions are here. So, yeah. I'm excited to see what happens next, BeerMe. Let's talk about what happens next. Boom. It's Elimination Chamber. It's Montreal. It's happening. Here we go. We have the old Saudi logo up there still, the green one, but here we are. And the sun just came out. I'm blinded on camera. That's great. Yeah, we got Watson Rules. FPL Canadian Championship. Sebastian Escobar versus an opponent to be named. Well, we can kind of name that now because our Twitter has been putting up results and details as well. But I can say for everyone watching, it will be Sebastian Escobar versus Monkey Bong for the Canadian Championship. Now, Monkey Bong's been close, and we kind of like moved it around to when the title match was or what the challenger was, and he's the clear-cut challenger. Not me, because I lost too many Watson Rules matches too early. I've gotten wins, but I'm winning hardcore matches. BeerMe, I won a hardcore match. I won the Valentine Street fight. I won the casket match.
It's true.
I beat El Cid on a pre-show, but I lost at deadline. So it's like I'm winning the wrong matches to get that. But hey,
exactly.
I'll take the American title. That'll be a pretty good gimmick for me too, right? To go get the American belt. Me? Yeah, I'm on board for that. That sounds fun. We do have the FPL World Championship. As mentioned, it is Josh Giano defending against Mr. Glee. If Mr. Glee no-shows, there will still be a title defense. We do have a backup plan for that. 2023 King of the Ring, Round 2, non-title. Blake versus Costner. Battle of James and James. The other Round 2 is a triple threat. Roman Pearson, Bastion, and Broken Nerd. We also have a Montreal Street Fight hardcore match. Red versus Luke. That's big stakes on the main show for both of them. And then a bunch of question marks. And then we also have the American Championship Elimination Chamber, which will open the main card, by the way. It is Ash versus 5 opponents. Now, I've got announcements here. As mentioned, it is Monkey Bong versus Escobar for the Canadian title. It is Jonathan C.T. Martin versus C.J. Hawk versus Smooth Rock in a triple threat. And then again, we're going to spin the wheel next week for the Elimination Chamber order. BeerMe, what do you have to announce? Do you have maybe Elimination Chamber participants? Do you have those?
I do not.
We don't have those yet. Well, they're on Twitter.
No.
They are on Twitter. We've been posting them one by one. I do believe I saw Modstep was one of them. I think Sherfdog is as well. So if you follow our Twitter, which is Frontline League, there have been posts daily showing some of the match announcements for WrestleMania, as well as the Elimination Chamber, I mumbled that, participants. Ash obviously is in there. He's defending, but there's also, like I said, Modstep, Sherfdog, and I don't think we've announced them all or we're close to it. So you can check that out as well, and this will be updated in time for next week when we announce the whole thing and show when they enter the chamber. And the way that'll be drawn, I forget how it was last time, but probably like whoever we draw are the first 4 in, and then the last 2 are the ones starting the match. I think that's how it goes. Like number 1 is first in, like first to enter, so he's in the pod, right? Not the first one to start the match. We'll figure it out. But that'll be next time. But what do you have to announce, BeerMe? What have you got?
All right, I got 3 matches here. I have Rick Gillen, who will be taking on Rallentando.
Ooh, okay. That's a big match for a main card, okay.
Yeah, I have Atlas Kiyama and Cam Popplestone will be taking on the Strays, Michael Marsh and Supreme Rock in a Watson Rules Canadian showcase because all four are from Canada.
Yes, they are. We wanted to make sure of that. We had to make sure of that. And we're already looking forward to like Rebellion for Canadians, and we're looking forward to Money in the Bank for our UK peoples again. The actual England ones, because it's actually England. To bring that long-standing joke back. So yeah. Yeah, we weren't sure what to do with that. We realized two of them are strays. Well, let's do that. It was almost four corners. Fatal four-way, just so you know. But yeah, tag match makes more sense. Yeah.
All right, and then I got Kirk Angle and Matt Titan will be taking on the Outsiders. Scott, that's you.
That's me.
And the Midnight Red.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Outsiders reunion in Canada.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat those guys up. Who is again? It's Perk Angle and Matt Elite.
Yep.
That should be fun. That should be fun. That's what Moxley and Angle. That'll be that's an interesting combination to see against Brett and Mr. Wrestling 2. Yeah, that's always fun avatars to see. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. Is that Watson? I forget. Or is it a straight up?
It's just straight
just
up.
normal match. Okay. Because yeah, I wanted to have, if I wasn't challenging, I wanted to have some kind of like big singles match. But there really isn't one for here that, like, if there is one at this point, that's like Mania. Like, I'm not Sami Zayn with something for now. Right? So,
right.
Yeah, so this makes sense. I haven't teamed with Lee in a while. I teamed with Red last time. I'll team with Lee coming up. It's great. Keep Infinity going. It's awesome. So, yeah. It's good. So, and that's all you got?
Yep.
Nothing for Mania, nothing after that? Okay.
Nope.
So there you go, guys. It is Elimination Chamber. The picks page will be up. Honestly, if you're watching this over the weekend, probably in a couple days because it is this coming week. There is most of the card there. We know like the actual Elimination Chamber matches are both filled out. We got the Roman versus Sammy match. I believe we got Madcap Moss probably against Gunther. If that's like the card will be filled out, I figure by that point. So the picks page will probably be up like Monday night after Raw, maybe Tuesday. But get your picks in. It is Saturday the 18th, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. pre-show, 6 p.m. deadline for picks. Which, if it was this, it's literally a week from right now when we're recording this, because it's like 3 o'clock Saturday. So this time next week we'll be like, who do we pick? We'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about how you get your picks in. We'll do all that fun stuff. It'll be all there ready to go. But, BeerMe, any last things to say before we go here?
No, not that I can think of. Just hope everybody enjoyed the write-ups, and yeah.
Yes, please.
See you next week.
Please go read those write-ups. It was Red, CT, and myself doing those. Red and CT have done a lot more of them than I have of late. I've been doing like the Rumble, which drained the crap out of me. It's been CT doing a lot of the stuff with Red as well. Really running wild with it, and I kind of come in there and be like, I'll do this one. I'm doing the Canadian stuff for Chamber because right? Come on.
Right.
Come on. So, yeah, it's fun. But please go read them. It is a lot of fun. We put a lot of stuff there. We're putting a lot of story stuff in there. We're putting stuff where story beats are hitting because this is literally stuff where we have the end game for Mania kind of figured out in a lot of cases, and we're reverse engineering the beats now. So you might not think, this is Montreal. No, there's going to be stuff that matters towards the next ones coming up. It's going to be a thing. So keep that in mind. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. And, yeah, again, it is Frontline League on Twitter, Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And check out Top of the Card Pod. Top of the Card Wrestling podcast with 5 of us, minus CT. He is on a bit of a hiatus at the moment. I'm talking about actual wrestling stuff. The most recent one we did is not ready yet, but the one prior was our Jay Briscoe one, which was very emotional and just... It's a tough listen, so I'm recommending it, but it is sincere. It is really good stuff. I'm probably most proud of that one than any other. Check that out. It is available on Spotify, on iTunes, all that fun stuff. And then, yeah, this is the Frontline Prediction League, Frontline League on Twitter. You can go through that in our YouTube channel as well to get to our Discord and see all the fun stuff there, too. So, thanks again, everybody. Have a good afternoon. It's not night, so bye.